Hey guys, welcome back to the build of the Vogt Mansion. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. If you are just finding our videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and smash that like button, give the video a thumbs up. And we got a nice update for today. All right guys, it is Wednesday, November something today. November 4th or 5th or something. Anyways, it's Wednesday today. And in the last video, we did a little bit of form extension work out at the land, out at the property. We couldn't get the forms to all line up after they were poured. The ICF block wouldn't fit on some of the footings. Anyways, so you guys, if you watched the last video, I'll link to it down below as well. You would have seen that we had some issues with our footings. So what happened was we did some extensions on the back of the house. That was over the weekend basically. And then we on Monday we're trying to put the block in and realized that there were some other measurements and issues that we had. Anyways, another extension needed to be done, and that was poured yesterday. Actually, they were all poured yesterday on Tuesday. So that's done. I'll show you guys that when I get there. So that's exciting stuff. And basically, hopefully the ICF block is getting put down today. There were some more measurements, getting things square. Ultimately, what counts though is when you start your ICF block, you really need to have everything square, level, plumb, straight, because everything else 12 feet up is determined by what you do on that first one or two courses of block. So I'm just, it's almost the evening. Unfortunately, with the time change, it gets dark pretty quick, so we probably only have a couple hours out here. But anyways, I'm just headed out here and going to get some, hopefully help out a little bit as much as I can. So anyways, guys, I will update you shortly. All right, guys, so all the measuring's done. You can see the extension that we did right here. So when we were doing the initial layout, this wall was just put in the wrong spot. So anyways, that's why that extension needed to go on. And then down here, you can see the first extension, the crooked one down there. So big extension there. And then our other extension over here. So that all worked out awesome. All right, guys, so basically we've got a couple hours here to do some more layout, and that's what's happening. You get the hang of cutting this when you lift the rebar, we'll blast that out. All right, guys, so because we have to move the whole wall of the house out, the previous rebar pieces were outside of the wall. So I've gone and drilled these holes in the right spot. And now we need to cut 28-inch pieces of rebar and epoxy them in all those holes that I just created.
Get less to come underneath here and tack it. Once this is level and plumb, then we can do the next one, because this is 2 levels high, so that's what you're supposed to do. Then when we do that and that one, we're on our 3rd level. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay, get them to level and plumb it. So, okay, because this is going to have to be shimmed up. Yeah. And we're gonna have to.
All right, so all the pins have been put in place and the Lego blocks are getting assembled. So you can see how they get zip tied together. So the blocks get zip tied together, and then the rebar just sits in the little plastic ties there. Very cool system. All right, guys, we made some good progress tonight. We started coming down this step. A little bit hard to see in the nighttime, but this is the back wall of the house. Look at how straight that is. Absolutely awesome. So this is the first two courses of blocks. So the first two courses go in and then you level everything. So what we did tonight was we leveled the steps as they go up. You may be able to see the spray foam down there in the bottom corner. And so that's going to cure overnight, and then they'll be able to continue on tomorrow. And then this area over here is going to get leveled and everything tomorrow. And once that stuff's level, then you can continue building up. So on the back part of the wall here, we actually end up being 9 blocks high, and that's only 2 blocks right now because this is the sports court. So it's 9 blocks high, and then there's a wood wall on top, so it's a pretty high ceiling in here. But this is all buried underneath the ground anyways. So anyways, guys, good progress. All right, guys, just some closing remarks from tonight. It feels so good to be making some progress, finally having some foam block go in. The process now, as long as we don't run into any hiccups, I wish I could say that we won't, but if we don't run into any hiccups, should be fairly quick. Realistically, we might be pouring the first row. Friday would be absolutely awesome. I don't know if that's going to happen, but Friday would be amazing if we can get that poured. The weather on the weekend is supposed to be really, really crappy here in Calgary, so it's been beautiful this past week to 10 days. But basically, starting on Friday, it starts to get colder, and then we're pretty much into winter. We won't have any real nice weather unless we get a Chinook rolling in, which is the high or low pressure system over the mountains from the west, if you're not familiar with that. But yeah, so we're pretty much into winter, but it would be nice to get that first pour of the foundation done, and then we can just battle through it in the crappy weather doing the second row of blocks. But everything does become more difficult now, and the reason for that is because you set up, like, even in the back, we've only got 2 rows of blocks, and you can't get over the footings anymore. You're having to walk all the way around. So having more hands definitely is helpful. But anyways, it was a successful night. Happy with the progress. And that's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. It's we've got a lot planned for today. So the weather is starting to change in Calgary. Today is our last decent day. So here's the plan for today. So Friday, we got lots of hands out here today. We've got our framing guys out here. We've got a couple laborers out here. Me and Katie are out here. Kathy and Les are going to be out here. And ultimately, the goal we have set forth for today is to be ready to pour tomorrow. Now, if that doesn't happen, not a huge deal because we can pour on Monday as well. But there's a lot to happen today to pour tomorrow. Kathy doesn't think we'll get it all done today, but we'll see what happens. Lots of hands on deck again, so it'd be cool if we can get the first section of ICF poured for tomorrow. Anyways, the last footage you saw just before this would have been Wednesday night. I wasn't out here yesterday on Thursday at all. There was a whole bunch of stuff that got done, so I will go down there with you guys and we'll take a quick look of what got done. All right, guys, so the progress you saw was we had that back section 3 blocks high and all the way down there 3 blocks high, and you can see how much got done yesterday. So some wicked progress. Morning, guys. So we are, I think this morning that footing actually needs to be added on and extended out there, which fun times. But what we're going to start off with this morning is we're going to level and plumb this block, and we're going to do the same thing back there and get that stuff started. So that's where we're starting today. All right, guys, so we have the vertical braces installed up there. The wall's been plumbed, leveled, foamed on the bottom, and that's the progress so far. Good morning, guys. Say good morning, Gray.
Oh, good morning.
All right, so a little update for you. It's Saturday morning, and we canceled the pour for today. So the weather is pretty crappy today, but we canceled it because it's not realistic to have all this stuff ready. It was about 5:30 last night, 6 o'clock, and we still had lots to do, but we got lots done yesterday. So this wall still needs to be leveled and plumbed, but all the scaffold is built. The supports are all in, and this wall for the first pour is only going that high. So down there it's 6 courses high, and then it's got another 4 that are going to be built on top of that. That wall down there, the far wall, that needs to be built up more today, and then everywhere else, like down here, that needs to be built up to match the outside wall. So there's going to be 3 courses of block on all these walls, and then 3 more installed on that far wall. So, and then we've also got down there to build. Last thing we did last night was cover everything up because it was supposed to snow. It's supposed to snow later tonight, so you can see the plastic wrap over top of all that stuff. So the goal right now is to get this done as much as possible today, and be ready to pour on Monday. We might be pouring on Monday. We might be pouring on Tuesday. It all depends on if there's any cancellations. So Monday's booked right now. They're full. We can't get in for Monday, but if they do have another cancellation, then we'll be able to get in for Monday. If not, it'll be Tuesday. So. All right, guys. Well, we're just taking a lunch break, warming up a little bit. It's 2 in the afternoon. We made some good progress today so far. It's actually not that cold out right now. It's only 0 degrees Celsius, so that's 30 degrees Fahrenheit. But the wind is just howling. I'll flip it around here. If you take a look at the grass in the field there, it's blowing pretty hard. So it's actually kind of nice that we have that one tall wall on the north side done up to where it is, because it blocks a lot of the wind. But so we got the and I'm not showing you guys outside because it's freezing. I'm still cold. But we got the kind of the layout all done in the inside stuff, and now we're just working on our second row of blocks. Once the second row of blocks are in, then you level and plumb everything, and then you continue on. So we're making pretty good progress. Obviously things slow down too once you get that inside block wall done, because right now if you want to get to the other side, you can't just climb over the footing anymore. You got to walk all the way around. So it kind of adds a new dynamic to things, which isn't a lot of fun. So we're going to work for probably a few more hours, 3 more hours till 5 o'clock. We've got a dinner date tonight with friends, and but we got about 3 more hours to put in. We should be able to get a big chunk of this done, and happy, very happy.